So maybe some lost souls will join us later, but in any case, I'm fired up. Are you fired up? Are you ready to go? I don't know if your children told you about this, but that's how I start every single class.
That's great.
Because here we're full of energy, we are ready to learn, we don't care what's going on there. Life might be tough, it doesn't matter. Here we're going to make this supportive environment in which they will make mistakes, I will make mistakes, you will make mistakes, we'll make mistakes, and we'll learn. So welcome to United States History 1, and my name is Ms. Doctorow. So hopefully you're receiving my emails, newsletters. If you don't, let me know so that we can double check what's if you're not on the roster for some reason. On the sheet I gave you, you have my phone number with my extension. Don't call me. The school is really tough to actually, for teachers to actually listen to the voicemail. So if you ever need to talk to me, you have my email there as well. I check it way too often, so
Yes, you do.
I will be responding to you as quickly as I can, but email will definitely be the best way to get in contact with me, and if we need to talk, we'll definitely schedule a time when we can do that. Google Classroom. So every time your kids come into class, they see something like this, with date, agenda, homework, as well as the do now, what we want to start, what I want them to start doing right away, and the content objectives and language objectives. Google Classroom is something you might want to get your access to from your kids. It looks like this. So I post the do now screens that you have in front of you on those in this website. So if your child is ever out, they can always look there to see what they've missed, what they do now, or what we did that day. Or if they forgot to write down the homework, they can also go there and check it out. So if you're worried about your kid who might not be keeping up on top of the work, that's something you might want to get access to. Homework board we have also in the back. I filled this out on Friday, and it lists homework for the entire week. So coming in on Monday, I mean, we do change it occasionally, but typically it stays true. They also have their announcements about upcoming tests and quizzes. So your kids just took it last Friday, so we have nothing coming up for some time. So, but if that's something they can check. Before each test and quiz, we have review sessions. So last time we have only one student in the class who came from your section. So something that I would encourage your children to come. What happens during review sessions is I quiz them on the material, I answer their questions as well, so they can go home and know what their weak spots are, so what they need to review more. So I would strongly encourage them.
It's right after school, right?
Majority of the time, unless I have a meeting, sometimes we do have it before school, but it's a rare occasion. We try to do it. If it is happening after school, it's right after school, yeah. So we have a list of units that we're going to cover this year. It's from exploration and colonies all the way through reconstruction. That's where we hope to be in June. We will have a midterm exam in January. Midterm will cover everything from day 1 to January. We'll have a final in June. Final will cover from January to June, so we'll break them down in 2. Within the context of this content, we're also going to be working on many skills. Because in 10 years, do I really care if your child forgot the date when the Plymouth colony was created? No. But I want them to be able to write well, support their opinions with evidence, recognize bias, identify fake news, and be able to fulfill their civic duty. So we're going to be working on a bunch of skills within that. Writing is something that kids tend to struggle with, and that's what we're going to put emphasis on, so you can expect them to write. Academic, in terms of grading, there are 2 main categories. Academic work is 85%. So it's their daily homework and little assignments in class, they're 10 points. Quizzes are 100, and tests are 200. Also, there is a participation, which is 15% of the grade. This is their participation in class, raising their hands, coming prepared to class, as well as their organizational packets. The day of the test, they will have to submit a packet of, I will tell them what the packet will include. Those are great because they study, they can study off of them, use them as study guides. They're also golden when time comes to midterms and finals. They might not remember what we do in September, in January. So they can just pull out this packet and here you go, everything is right there for you to review. So I would strongly encourage them to actually keep those packets and opposed to just, throw them out the moment they get them. This class is going to be challenging. It's going to push them. The idea is for them to grow and improve their skills. So it's going to get hard at some point, and we will work hard, but hopefully we'll have fun and progress towards becoming lifelong learners together. Some tips about doing well: homework is very important. Homework is not just something we assign and never come back to. Homework is something we use in class the next day or the day after, maybe if due to some kind of mistake or delay. But we will use them in activities, in discussions, so homework is crucial. They will be not prepared for tests and quizzes. They will not get their participation credit in otherwise. Read the rubric carefully. For each assignment, they will always get a rubric. Kids struggle with utilizing this tool. So if you see a child working on something, they're currently working on this advertisement project, tap on the back, check the rubric. Because sometimes they will put all this effort and not get a good grade because they miss the requirements of the rubric. Participate. Participation is important. Not only will it help them with the grade, it will help them improve their skills of participation. So a lot of kids struggle with that. So that will definitely be helpful, as well as they will remember things better if they hear it. And finally, advocating. Things can come up. Things might be overwhelming. I am passionate about my topic. I love my job. And sometimes it means that I'm going to get on this train and go at lightning speed, and all the kids will fall off. So if that happens to your child, please encourage them to advocate. So, Ms. Doctor, I've got to slow down. Send me an email, Ms. Doctor, my child is confused. Something we will definitely go over stuff and help them. Or if there's something going on, too many activities on a certain day, we're all human. It's better to come and talk to me ahead of time than, not have a project or something done when it's due. So kind of keep that in mind. And again, if there's something I need to know about your children, also please let me know. I would appreciate that. And when things are going to get hard, and again, this class is going to be challenging. I'm not going to, sugarcoat or lie to you about it. I'm going to push them. But when things are going to get hard, I want you to remember that every day when I come to work, I leave those two at home. Not because I don't like them, how could you not? But because I care about your children and want them to be successful. So kind of keep that in mind.
How old is the girl Bella couldn't remember?
Well, they are both October babies, so we're about to enter October, celebration. And this guy is Andrew, he's going to be 5, and she is going to be 3.
That's what she thought. Okay.
Those are my babies. So I don't know if we have any questions. We have this almost intimate setting. But,
is this a small class?
It is a smaller class. We have a total of 15 students in this class. 4 of them are EL newcomers, so they kind of do their own thing. They have, a person who comes to help out with them, and TA might help out with them. So when you talk about the actual class, it's about 10 if they don't all show up, or 11 if they actually do all show up. So it is a smaller setting.
When is the advertisement due? Because
Next Thursday.
Because that's the one that's on Jamestown or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, she vaguely.
Yeah, today was the first day they had to work on that. So.
Okay. But as I said, she does check her emails because she was emailing me last night at God knows what hour.
I like getting your emails, by the way.
Yes.
I don't get them actually, so that's
you,
all right.
Okay.